Maria, let me come to you first, as we've just got this news breaking that Luis de Guindos has been nominated for the ECB vice president role. This is according to an official. So is this the final decision, or are we still waiting?
We're still waiting for the formal confirmation, but this is someone who clearly has knowledge of the decision, and it's no surprise because we knew de Guindos was the front runner indeed, and Ireland taking this crucial step to pull out their candidate, the central bank governor Philip Lane, from the race pretty much as for Guindos. Now we're just waiting for that final announcement, but indeed this looks like a done deal now.
And Maria, you've been speaking to a lot of people on the ground. What have they been saying about this vote?
Indeed, it's a controversial decision because, again, it's very unusual to see politicians making this transition from government into the central bank, especially because that's the whole point of a central bank. It's got to be independent from political interference. Now, before I spoke to the French finance minister, Bruno Le Maire, he said Guindos is indeed a good candidate, but more importantly, the significance of this is not just Guindos being appointed vice president of the ECB, but what's going to happen in 2019 when Draghi retires. Now, he hinted that France might have a role to play. Let's take a look.
If you want not to fall in your way forward, you have to go step by step. Today we have to decide about the vice president of the ECB. We think that Luis de Guindos is a very good candidate, and in 2019 we will choose the president of the ECB, but it will be another story, a totally different story.
Alessandro, let me come to you next. In terms of Luis de Guindos being nominated for vice president of the ECB, what implications might this have further down the line for policy, if any?
Well, de Guindos has tried to portray himself as a hawk, so to speak. He has spoken in favor of austerity. He has been a strong supporter of the policies that have been taken in the euro area in the past few years, and Spain has been a star reformer in the past few years. Its economic performance has rebounded dramatically since the crisis, and they have been taking the merit for liberalizing the job market and imposing austerity, shoring up public finances, clearing up the bank's balance sheets, and so on. But at the same time, Spain, from which de Guindos comes, is a southern European country which has benefited, as all of the euro area, very much from the ECB's current policies of QE. So we will see, because he doesn't have much of a track record when it comes to monetary policy, coming as he does straight from politics to the central bank.